Jazz tutorials. Today I'm going to be showing you how to create cool toothpaste text effect. It's kind of a 3D effect, I guess you could say, sort of ish, but yet we're not using any 3D things. That's what makes it even cooler. So I have the layers already set up because it's a lot of steps, and if I did it step by step, it would take forever, and I don't want to make you sit through a long ass video, so I'm trying to shortcut and make it look simple and fast. So, alright, I opened a canvas of 800 by 600, but if you want to go bigger, why not, right? So do whatever you want with that. So we need to now use our text. So let's go over to our type tool. Now I'm using a very bold, rounded font. Particularly for this particular text effect, you want to have a really bold, round font. So if you have so I'm using a black rolled font I found on dafont.com. It's called Rounds Black. It really works well with this particular tutorial, so I would go with a really big, bold, round font. So find a round font you like and use that. But if you want to find this one, just go on dafont.com, just type in rounded font, black, and you'll probably find it somewhere. Alright, so type your text. I just did the initials JT because it's easy to do. Okay, so type your text, and then after you've typed your text, you're going to go over here, and you're going to have to rasterize your layer, and that's going to help so you can edit it later on and not have any problems with it saying, sorry, you're in text mode. So, alright. Rasterize your text by right-clicking. It'll say rasterize. Mine's already rasterized, so it will not be showing here, but it will on your side. Then, after you rasterized it, click Convert to Smart Object, so you can add stuff to it and not have it be weird and stuff. Alright, after you have done that, duplicate that twice, so you have 3 layers all together. 1, 2, and 3. Alright, on the first layer, you're going to double-click it, and we're going to add 2 different styles. We're going to add an inner glow. This is going to be a blend mode of normal with an opacity of 56%. The color I've chosen is this turquoise color here. 00E2FF. Should have that. Click OK. And then we have a size of 35 pixels. And then down here, we don't normally change the range, but on this one we're going to. It's going to be 1%. So once you have that, we're going to go back over here to Bevel and Emboss. We're going to select, our depth will be 215%. Your size will be 30. Uncheck use global light because we don't need any light on this particular layer. 63 degrees for the angle and 69 for the altitude. Down here we have our highlight mode set to overlay with white as our chosen color, 75% opacity. And then down here we have our shadow mode set to 0% opacity with a multiply in black chosen color. We're going to click OK, and you should see something like that. Alright, sweetness. Let's go to the next layer above that. This will be our second layer. We're going to double click this one, and we're going to add some really awesome effects to this layer. So we're going to start with the drop shadow. So I've chosen multiply with a black color. 52% opacity on that. We're going to have an 8 for the distance and 10 for the size. And then we're going to move over here to color overlay. And we're going to choose a gray color. It's going to be F3, F3, F3. Click OK. Leave your opacity at 100%. Normal for the blend mode. Let's move up to inner glow. The inner glow should be a red hue of such, FD000. Okay, click OK. We have a normal blend mode, 100% opacity. We have a 24 pixel size. And again, we're changing our range to 1%. Alright, up we go to inner shadow. This is a blue color of such, 0398ED. OK on that. Then we're going to go over here and we're going to select normal for the blend mode. We're going to have over here 22 pixels for our distance. And that's that. Last but not least, Bevel and Emboss. We're going to select over here a 62% depth, 21 pixel size, 3 pixel soften. 120 and 30 are your angle and altitude. That's usually standard. Screen with a white color with a 0% opacity. Shadow mode's black with a multiply blend mode and a 20% opacity. Click OK, and you'll have that. Awesome sauce. Now, I want to take this time to explain to you. The white in the middle of this, right here, see that's how I have some white there? That's our gray color. Some fonts may not show that gray color. If that is the case, you may need to resize your text. So just grab this tool here, the move tool, do a Control-T, resize your text, and then go back and do those last steps, and you should see some white color. Again, this does depend on the size of your text and the font you're using. Not all fonts will work with this particular tutorial, so play around and see what shows best. Okay, we have that. We have one more layer to go. So let's go up to our third and final layer. Double click this one. We're going to start with the satin. I have overlay with a white color chosen, a 50% opacity, and a 19-degree angle. 81 pixels for your distance and 65 for the size. Moving upwards to inner glow, I have a black color chosen with multiply for the blend mode and 75% opacity. Moving down to our size, we have 29 pixels, and the rest down here stays the same. Upwards to inner shadow, we have black with multiply and a 17% opacity, negative 55, uncheck use global light, we don't need that, 13 pixels for your distance and 16 for your size. Last but not least, bevel and emboss. We're going to have 100% depth, 62 for your size, 120 and 30 for your angle and altitude, that's standard. Overlay for your highlight mode with the white color chosen, and 75% opacity. Multiply for your blend mode for shadows and black with a 31% opacity. Click OK, and you're going to see that. Awesome sauce. Now that's the gist of the text effect. But you know me, I have to really enhance this and make it look like toothpaste and really make it look awesome. So for that reason alone, I have added now 2 additional layers, and these 2 additional layers were used with the brush tool. What I did is over here on my T, I just took the T and I painted some black, like, squiggly lines so it kind of enhances the toothpaste so it looks like it's flowing outside. So I got that. And then as you notice, I have added the effects we did in the previous layers. I just copy and pasted that effect onto that layer. And then the last one, I added that. And then I took an eraser brush and I took a smudge brush and I kind of smudged it all together so it kind of warps in together-ish. I mean, it's kind of like an epic fail in the middle there, but whatevers, you know. I gave it my best shot, so that looks pretty close-ish. So there we go. There's that. And then to really make it look spectacular, I just went and found a random stock photo of some toothpaste toothpaste tube, and I stuck it like that, and voila. There you go. Toothpaste text. So thanks for watching, commenting, subscribing, whatever it is you've done. I like you. You're awesome. Everybody's awesome, and that's why you're Team Awesome. Team Awesome is amazing, and I love you all. I will catch you later with a better, awesomer, coolest, whatever tutorial. So thank you all, and alright, bye.